Yes, Barcelona lost against PSG, and I feel some sort of way. I am sad and I am happy at the same time that the defeat happened at this stage. You see, I think it's also a good one to know that there are areas we need to strengthen. That game actually opened my eyes to so many things. I think it should also open the eyes of Hansi Flick as the coach of the team, and also to many people who actually observe what happened in that game. But in totality, PSG outplayed Barcelona in most of the duration of that game. PSG outplayed Barcelona. In fact, we were literally crawling, begging, you know. And I think the areas we need to concentrate more on is on getting a replacement for Pedri. We should have a replica of Pedri, because I was at that when Hansi Flick removed Pedri and brought in Bernard, you can see it's not up to the standard of Pedri. I'm beginning to think that what if Pedri go on a very lengthy injury, like he's out for like 3 months? What happens to Barcelona? What really happens to Barcelona? If Pedri goes on injury, what happens to Barcelona midfield? Because you can clearly see that we don't have someone who can pilot that midfield just the way Pedri do. Yes, there is De Jong. De Jong is not Pedri, and Pedri is not De Jong, right? And De Jong covers in that defensive four. He has the role of a defensive midfielder. But Pedri plays the role of a general 10, a deep thinking midfielder. That's what he does. And we need someone who can do what he's doing, because the system of Barcelona revolves around Pedri. The play of Barcelona is being moved by Pedri. Pedri dictates how the ball should be played in Barcelona. And we saw what happened immediately he was removed from that game against PSG. That was when Vitinha came in. Because immediately PSG committed De Jong and he got that yellow card. That was when Vitinha started showcasing himself. Because period to that first half, that beginning of the first half, we didn't see Vitinha. Vitinha was nowhere to be found in that midfield. But immediately they committed De Jong. De Jong now has a lesser power. But at some time, I think he spoke with Dani Olmo. I know Dani Olmo cannot do that cover going forward and coming back to help Frankie De Jong. So I think having a suitable replacement who can help when in times of need, when you are removing someone, you are replacing with a replica of that person, or if not in totality of what the person can do. But let's see that this person can actually give off something similar to what Pedri can give. I think that is where we need a replacement and someone who can play exactly like Pedri. And again, that comes to mind to think about what if Hansi Flick have started Lewandowski in this game. But I've thought about this, like the idea of coaches dropping their key man, like want to use the person in the second half. I think playing that player in the first half would have been a good idea, right? Because I think we controlled the game in the first 30 minutes of that encounter. At least within that few period when this guy lost a lot of chances, and Ferran Torres, missed a lot of chances. If there to be Lewandowski or Rafinha, they would have converted those goals. So I think that if we have started Lewandowski, who was not injured in that first half, at least you would have given off an edge in the first half. If we have scored like at least 2 or 3 goals in that first half, at least it would have weakened PSG team. But it did not happen. But I think this is a talking point that Barcelona could need to go to the drawing board, analyze this game, look at the places we committed errors and how to strengthen them going forward. I am happy because he has given us more room to think about it. And also, I am sad because it's my team that lost in this game. So that is why I'm sad. So tell me what to think about this in the comment section.